Потому что беззаконие надо останавливать.
Because lawlessness, whatever its form, must be stopped. Genocide, terrorism, extremism, real extremism, not the type they show us at the extremist center, where they twist the meaning of words, protect the true extremists, all while making supposed to extremists out of innocent people, protecting their rights, freedoms, their blood, their children. Talk about your rights and you are an extremist straight away. Before, they forbade talking about Great Russia. They forbade talking about Russia. They forbade talking about the Russian nation. Thank God, these things have changed. The extremists are no longer the ones who talk about the Russian nation. In the past, they threw people in prison for this as well. The minute you said, the Russian nation, you were marked as an extremist, a Nazi, or something like that. That's how it used to be. That's why you, young boys, who have fought your way to the levers of violence against man, the temporary levers that exist temporarily, I advise you to pause and think very hard. Understand that I can only advise you, but your consciousness must decide. Find your conscience somewhere inside you. Remember your grandfather, grandmother. Remember the beautiful words of your mothers who steered you towards the good, truth, and justice. Maybe someone has talked to you about this. Maybe it will light up a spark of life in you, of some human understanding, and it will lead you out of the category of beasts, demons, and bitches of the category of living soul, to the category of man. I greatly wish this for you, because everything that is outside of the act of creation and justice, of universal human values, believe me, that is the order of the universe, that is the order of cosmos. I really know something about it. Everything will be destroyed. You will all be destroyed. It doesn't matter how. I'm not threatening you in any way. I just know the acts of the universe. I know those processes that have not yet been officially discussed, and that take place in every person who sells his conscience, who lies, deceives, who tries to be the smart guy. Exactly the same processes will begin to take place in his body, in which he immersed his thin consciousness, in which he immersed his soul, where his ego got him. The organism will begin to copy our consciousness and begin to do the same, and that will lead to the disintegration of the organism, because the golden ratio, the laws of the universe, all the laws of physics, chemistry, and anything else, call it what you will, these laws are unchanging. Your structure is falling apart, and you are killing yourself. I would not want you to kill yourself. I wish you love, good luck, common sense. I wish you to finally let in love for the nation, because the nation is our clan, our heavenly clan that deserves respect. Some are smarter, some are taller, some are shorter, it doesn't really matter. They are all our clan members, and only together we are able to give birth to this great power of creation that saves the world, saves this house in which we live, our country, our mother Russia, as we have always done. We have done it many times, when the Russian, the Rus, when the Russian nation and the multinational one, I emphasize, that lives on the land of the birth of highly developed world scientists, writers, enlighteners, canons, wolves, wizards, has many times survived such misery and has always won. So let's remember who we are. Let's get this evil agenda out of our heads, agenda that destroys you, destroys people around you, through that which brings only dusty evil. Start thinking from the point of view of your own understanding, from the point of view of your own identification before the highest entity. The highest entity is your clan, your father and his higher self, your mother and her higher self, your ancestors. So we'll go to the infinity along this lineage. Because each of your ancestors had a father and a mother, two parents. You will never find Adam and Eve there. There will always be only infinity. Cosmic infinity, because all the ancestors came together at the right time and gave birth to your next ancestor. And there were always two, here two, here two, here two. The whole pyramid only widens, it can never narrow. That is why we are all one whole. Some lost their way, others stayed the course. Let's look for the exit lights out of this situation. Let's become a nation, a cultural nation, a society, not a civilized. Civilized means civilization. We are not civilization. It is an artificial creation. We are not a teapot or a microwave. We are not the grinder. We are the children of God, something much higher. We have consciousness. We have our huge mental creative abilities. These are our strongest points. This is our strongest weapon. We must protect our families. We must protect our country, our cities. We must protect the truth, because truth allows us to live and develop. The guilt is destroying everyone. Turn away from guilt. Turn to the truth. It will not be easy, but it will be very easy for you when you do it, and you will enjoy it every day. It will give you true divine powers. It will pave the way for you to live, to develop, to flourish, and to infinite perfection.